Heyo, this is Kathy Fabian KV speaking to you from the Rose Studio of the Valuable Gallery. Let me tell you what's been going on. I got this lovely new shelf from Canadian Tire, and the problem is you have to mount it on onto the wall with nails, permanent stuff, which I don't like it. So I went to pick up command hooks and tried to put it on, and right away it didn't work. So what happened, I couldn't put the shelf flat onto the wall. It kind of bends like this one, you see? But here, this one stays. This is a better quality one. It doesn't go flat on the wall. And the one from Canadian Tire, everything just kind of tipped off. So that's one thing I've been doing. So I'm getting rid of it. Luckily, I have somewhere else where I could pick up stuff. Have a perfume bottle collection, regular size perfume bottle collection. So I'm gonna go down to the store and pick up more of this stuff so that I can put that up. Also, I want something right next to the bed. This is great. I have a lot of stuff right next to it for my feet and stuff. I like to work on the headband. And I'm gonna put another one over here. You see, this is okay with command hooks, but like this one, which is how I have over here. The command hooks work well with this. It just has like something that's big enough for it, and it goes pretty flat. So I'm gonna go. This is first. I have to go to the doctor, and then I'll be going there. A second thing, I got myself a brand new, brand new from the thrift shop. Look at this. It's nice. It's a very unusual combination. Blue, green, beige, and off-white and pink. Trucking bag, because I had two purses that kept on falling off my shoulder. So now I have this one. I had to look very hard to find out what it was. Juicy Couture. Very comfortable. Well, compared to the other one. So now I have my new Samsonite little purse, which I don't love it. It's black. Oh, I don't like black. And then I put this together, and I'm pretty good for the winter now. I'm getting ready to do my the spring-summer collection. So I'm getting rid of stuff. You got rid of a Boss gray dress. I have a pair of leopard skin pajamas, bottoms, pink ones. If you're interested, they're gonna go very fast to charity. But if you could catch me, I'll give it to you for $15. You have to pick them up. Over here, I have right over here. This is what's going on. This is not finished yet. It's over here in a temporary place. If you notice over here on this wall, there's a hook that's missing. I might put the perfume bottles here, or I might take this little thing. I'm gonna put one of these angels. I'm not sure which one. I like this here on the mirror, don't you? Kind of cool. I think it's this one's gonna go because I don't like it. I don't be put there. All these are riches. These are called riches here. These hangings, and they're supposed to bring you good luck and wealth, and they all have angels. So I got a lot of angels last holiday season, so I have to incorporate this last one, the riches installations. There's another riches over here. These are called ballerinas over here on the top. I can't make it larger, the screen. The ballerinas are made of angels and pink ribbon. The pink ribbon are definitely from Toshu. So this is KV, Kathy Fabian, talking to you from the Rose Studio Morning Report. I hope you have a good day. It's Tuesday, rather dreary outside, but sometimes it's nice to go walking. It doesn't look like it's rather cold. It's raining. And you're beginning to feel that the spring's coming along. Soon it'll be there. I hope you have a good day. If you have any comments on how I can get some, if you're interested in the pajamas, you gotta get me. It's at kfabian.kathynote@gmail.com, and $15 if you pick them up. I got rid of the monkeys. Take it easy. Have a good day. This is an online report. They say to publish and post, and you get more clicks. Click away. Like it, please. Have a good day again. Bye. Hello, this is Kathy Fabian speaking to you from the Rose Studio, the creative hub of the Fabian Studio, an art collection, creation, and marketing firm. if you recall last time I spoke to you from the Rose Studio, I was hanging a right to this particular wall here. On it, I was going to place shelves that I got from Canadian Tire, which is like an all-around general store, and also hardware. I got the shelves up right where you see this little black dog. I had it up, and I had it up with clement hooks. The challenge is I make a lot of mistakes, so I wanted to put the shelves up with clement hooks if I move, so I could move it either to a little left or to a little right if there was a problem. And I put it on with great difficulty. I made it all perfectly balanced so that I'm going to show you the Rose Studio as it's being created as I talk to you. So it's all perfectly balanced and everything, and 1 hour after an hour, little by little, it started sagging, and also went bump and went off. So back I went to my store and I found these particular items here, which they hang on cement hooks very well. So I've been busy trying to figure out what to do with them because they're fine. See, here I have this is my special occasion purse, which features a lovely on top there. Features a nice little chihuahua, and I've encased it in a protective plastic field, and he's decorating the wall. But this is what I found, which works pretty well. I have several of them all around the room, except they have little hooks on the bottom. And when I put it on the bed, I'm afraid of hitting my head on it. So I didn't know what to do. I got one, and there I could put at the bottom the Kleenex box I could reach from the bed with no trouble. But that was about it. So I wondered what I could put so I could get more stuff up there. The whole idea is to take the Rose Studio apart, which you see is very crowded, and make all the precious surfaces available for work. Finally, I came up with this idea. See these little jewelry cases or cosmetic cases? Well, I'm going to put one over here. I have several of them. I was lucky enough to find several of them, and I'm going to put them all around, and I could hang stuff in here, and there's no hooks. I just have the things that are hard are the Kleenex boxes, and also this one over here I'm going to put, I have a perfume bottle collection. So I think that will do nicely for now. Meanwhile, I have this particular, I caught several of them at the thrift store, and this one is, I put it right away over here, because I thought that's what I needed the most. It looked awful. It's rather an organic shape. As the bottom, one of the pockets is very fat. So I'm going to place it at the door. Right here. It's Easter time, so I'm glad to say I found some pretty nicely colored cups and stuff right over here. So I've been working on the desk area. And you see I have more of those jewelry / makeup boxes, plus an old promotional item which I received as a gift. So it looks a little bit like a creative corner. And I'll have one place here, it's going to be for Kleenexes. The top is going to be, when just a little garbage can, and here I have the Kleenexes. And here I'm going to put maybe the jewelry for the day. I don't know if I'm going to keep this bag here. So I put these boxes here, and I had the old pencil case. So I moved it, I changed the pencil case now is working for my cutlery. And I have, I don't like to do dishes. I have a whole bunch of plastic cutlery in case I need it. Chops I moved down. I have something to put here. I moved, actually I had these two lovely mannequins. They're actually for putting jewelry, I believe. And I put one over here. I don't know if you remember this corner since the last time, but this particular work, it's called The Riches, from the Riches collection, was there for ages. And I finally got a chance to move this up, this rock and roll picture from anime. And I put this here, and I think it looks very nice. The bugle's got to go. Excuse me. So I like this particular one. Victor put this up, so it's hard, it's solid. And I'm going to put some perfume bottles here. I'm excited. And then I have the big major job, which was the big, I was talking last time I made a video, was to put the shelves up over here, which is not so easy as it doesn't look. First of all, I'm going to put, this is the one for the perfume bottles, which is pretty high. And to get this one, I have to move the bed completely to the other side and take the ladder and go up and then install it. It's not so easy to install as just putting it on a hook. I've got to put it on a hook, and I've got to have a balance on each side like this here, you see, so it doesn't move. And then I could put delicate things on it, because if you leave it just on the wall, it moves. And I have a hell of a time putting the wire, but at least it works. So this is a little update of what's been going on in the Rose Studio, the creative hub of the Fabian Studio. I encourage you to check out my blog at treasuregallery.blogspot.ca to see the new stuff I've been putting up. I'm going to be reworking it. It's my most popular blog, so I'll be putting stuff in there. One is a series of new art posters. The posters are both beautiful, and they promote my work, and so they're a pleasure to print out and hang up in your room, but they also are artistic as well. And if you want to get on my mailing list, I have a e-letter called the Treasure Letter, I believe, Treasure email, which is if you're looking to get wealthy or treasure hunting or interested in someone who's doing all that stuff. I write my weekly update of what I'm doing. Actually, it's about my company, which is the Fabian Studio, is my company. So if you want to get on the list, either you have to send me, either you could sign up, which I have several places where to sign up, or you could send me a letter to kfabian.kathynotes@gmail.com. That's kfabian.kathynotes@gmail.com, and I will put you on my mailing list. If sometimes people get put into the bin, the spam folder, and I don't get your letter. So if that's the case, then please write something on Facebook to me saying you want to join my letter. Meanwhile, I'm going to be working on, for the MailChimp, has a new landing page. So if you don't get it there, I hope I get you soon. So the first thing to do, if you try kfabian.kathynotes@gmail.com. For God's sakes, advertise. Or, it would be nice if you told me that you want to get on it, but the minute you send me something at that email, I will automatically put you on my list. And if that doesn't work, if you're not on the list in the next month, I send an email, treasure letter every month, then you could certainly try contacting me on Facebook and say, you want to see, you want to share information. You're welcome to buy any of my works. I'm sure they would make a welcome addition to your living, working space, whatever you have. And it certainly would support my work. Get them while they're hot. Anything that's on the blogs, I will print out for you. So, this is Kathy Fabian. I hope you have a good evening or a good day. Enjoy whatever you're doing. And I will give you another update soon for the Rose Studio, which is the creative hub of the Fabian Studio, a art collection and marketing firm. Speak to you soon. There's been many renovations. Hello, this is Kathy Fabian speaking to you from the Rose Studio, the living, working hub and mind tank of the Valuable Gallery. The Valuable Gallery is a private gallery owned and operated by Fabian Studio. I wanted to take you along a visit on Saturday, which is studio work, but I got too much stuff to do. First of all, we have a new addition on this particular wall. This new work is, I don't even have a title for it yet, incorporates collage and one of the famous jewelry, Ambition jewelry photographs. So I had to find a place for it in the Rose Studio. there's a lot of space, but it's hard to get to all of it. There's going to be another thing placed right over here in this space in between the new tableau and this Riches installation. And there, this first particular hanging shelf will go over there. And I'll start, I hope, very soon to install my perfume bottle collection. But this involves a lot of work. First of all, I had to do some major moving of things. This particular tableau was on this wall, so I moved it over there. And I had my idea was to take this hook and just move it up, but it's easier said than done. This is a very small space, a tiny workspace, and that would involve moving all the stuff here to the other side, taking the ladder, a big step ladder, and going way up to put the hook there. So I didn't make it. But I did get a chance to do some innovative storing of one thing here is my purse, which is with amusing, it was always an attention getter, picture of a chihuahua. I've also installed this for some creams and a towel to work with. And this particular Riches installation was moved from this place down here. There was this one over there that was also on this wall, but it was too crowded, so I moved it to the mirror here, and this one here. So this is what's been going on in the Rose Studio. I've also been doing some filing. This is the up-and-coming Art as Power collection. It's still not finished yet, and I have to yet find a place to place it, and I'll be doing some serious polishing. Here too, I also might put some things. I collect all the time, so it's not only perfume bottles. Look at this lovely vase I scored with a beautiful bird. So now let's go into, it's not a neat time because I'm in just the middle of the working day, but I didn't have enough time to take you on a visit on studio day. So I let it just kind of started to film without really tidying up. Now we'll go into the hallway and I'll show you some of the new work I've done. It's the beginning of March right now, and I still have some things. We're still in the winter time, so I still have some tableaus of the winter. My old favorite poster. And the Rothko are permanent editions. But the poster I sometimes take off and put something else on. Over here is into the shadows. And eventually all the winter or the Christmas tableaus will be placed here, of which I have 3 or 2 that I'm going to keep. I'm not quite sure what to do with this card as a gift, but it's also a historical document in a manner of speaking. It was given by Canada Post to one of the sisters in this establishment. This sounds the same. Among the new things that have been happening vis-a-vis the Valuable Gallery, I myself, the principal artist, have now learned how to take Panorex, which is great for this particular hallway, which is very thin and very narrow, and you don't get the feel of it. But the Panorex does indeed do a good work of it. Mind you, I'm a little bit of uncomfortable, excuse me, that the image is so skinny. Over here, we're coming to one of my new projects. I've actually got something completely different than I had before this particular artwork. I found, and I had to stop for a second because we had connection trouble, but I had a nice resonance shape pretty much like my new tableau. This is a new work, a completely different thing. It features a picture, an old vintage picture of Humphrey Bogart. I remember him mostly from the film Casablanca. Excuse me. So I don't know, this is probably not Casablanca, but it looks like some. I put it there anyways, because that's a picture I had. And over here we have a good, nice picture of Leonard Cohen, and I found this particular background Reminds me, very urban, kind of. Okay, this is Kathy Fabian talking to you from the Rose Studio, the Valuable Gallery. I didn't think there was any special time I would be able to have the courage to do it, and I've been thinking about it several weeks, so now it's time to put the perfume bottle display in the right place. As you can see, the studio, Rose Studio, I've taken all the stuff out of the Rose Studio, and I'm going to move the bed onto the other side. So it's right now in the hallway, and I have the ladder to climb up to go to that site right in the middle of this Riches installation, and the picture, which is right on top of there, which is too high for me to go even if I climb on the bed. So what I'm going to do, the operation is, this is the particular thing I want to move right over to the right a little bit. I have here, over here, the command hook in the middle, which you see it right in the front here. It hangs with the command hook in the middle, and on the two sides, just like in this one, I will put these little ones, and that will keep it from wobbling. I hope to do it today so I could at least get the perfumes out of the bottle and hung up. Let me see if I could take you into the hallway to show you what I've been doing there, because it was a little bit of a problem. I didn't have the right size command hooks. I hope it's going to work, because sometimes the reception isn't good. I tried to use my Sony camera, but it didn't have its battery charged. So we'll go right down to this little place to show you what I've been working here in the Sunshine Gallery. I've been having a problem hanging the pictures up with the regular hooks that you saw over there. So I saw that this one with a small skinny hook there, I might be able to hang up my more fragile pictures, like this one, which is actually doesn't have anything on the back, and you actually sit it on the table. But when I try to hang it up, the regular command hooks are too thick. So I had everything planned. The courage was mustered. I was going to fix the beds. The room was going to be discombobulated, but I didn't have the hooks, except I had these two. So I'm now in a dry run, and I'm going to see if these will work here for regular pictures like this, smaller ones, which are usually made a little bit more expensive frames at this time. So wish me luck. This is Kathy Fabian. Operation hanging up the perfume bottle display starts again. Speak to you soon. I'll keep you posted. Okay, this is Kathy speaking to you from the Rose Studio. Operation is partially done. First peg's hung. First peg is hung. Here's the ladder in its proper place. I have to get it out. And I took this particular picture that was on the left here. I took down to take a picture of. I always like to take a picture of my work, and I forgot to do it. So since I had the ladder out anyways, I did that. As for making the bed, I've cleaned the floor. So here's what, this is my pictures here. I'm going to put it on the window ledge to take a picture, and I have to wait an hour for the peg to dry before I start the second operation, which is put the shelves there and the two pegs to support it on there, on each side, and they will be fixed there with some wire. Speak to you soon. It's Saturday night, and I finally get the courage to start completing Operation Perfume Bottle. As you see, I have the furniture out of the room because I have to take the bed and move it way to the other side of the room to put this big ladder to get to the perfume bottle shelves on top. It took a while, a couple of weeks, but finally, if you could see it, let me go up closer. I've got the shelves hung, and the two sides kept down with what I put up was some wire, gold wire there. So this is almost the last stage of Operation Perfume Bottle. Tomorrow, what remains to be done is tomorrow, Sunday, I will go downstairs and get the rest of the perfume bottles and start putting up in this display case. It remains to be seen whether there'll be enough space on this shelf, or whether I'll be using this hook or another hook like it to put another shelf on it. Anyways, I wish you all a happy Saturday night, and I'll speak to you Sunday. Have a good day. Have a good evening. I hope you enjoy your Saturday night. Fabian speaking to you from the Rose Studio of the Valuable Gallery. The Valuable Gallery is the Fabian's studio private gallery. And I finally, Operation Perfume Bottle has finally been accomplished. You see, this took a couple of months. First of all, I had to figure out how to display them. I got some beautiful mannequins, and I couldn't resist picking them up. This one over here, and this one here, right here. So I had the place where I used to keep the perfume bottles taken. I could give them away, but I liked them so much I had to figure out what to do. Finally, I was going around and I found these little shelves. And these shelves had a problem. They are actually for the shower, and they had to be. Finally, I figured out to support them on each side. And oh, it took a long time to do that. This particular shelf is not within my reach, and I had to take a ladder and move the whole room around. It's a tiny room. This is the Rose Studio, my living working space. But finally, Operation Perfume Bottle is done. To a certain extent, I might arrange the perfume bottles a little bit more. I thought I had more, but I don't. I have a lovely little dish that was given to me, sparkles, that I'm going to put into that particular shelf where the goblet is. And I think I'll move the goblet over here. So congratulations to me. Happy Saturday to you. This is Saturday studio work day, and it has been a successful one at the Fabian Studio, an art creation and marketing firm. Kathy Fabian signing off.